Hello beauties, it's been a while. I feel like I haven't been on here live in like the longest time. I don't have any makeup on yet because we're going to be doing a little get ready with me video today, so I'm really excited. Please feel free to comment your questions below as I go along. I'm going to be fixing my hair. I'm going to be doing a pretty simple look today. I want to use the new color of the year, Pantone Color of the Year, which is Living Coral. So I'm kind of wearing my coral shirt and I'm going to be rocking the coral look. So let me know if you guys have any thoughts along the way. Hold on, let's see. Hi Joni, thank you so much for joining us. I look a little pale right now, so I'm sorry about how scary that looks. Ooh, that's a little better. Okay, so let's get started. If you guys have any questions, like I said, just comment them below. We're gonna have a little fun, kind of a simple look. Let's see how complicated things get. I'm gonna be starting out with my silk. This is a pore and wrinkle minimizer. I do this silk every single day before I put on makeup. Hey Sajis, thank you so much for joining us. So I'm just gonna do about a full pump of silk. Did I drop it? No, I didn't. I'm gonna rub it between my hands and put it all over my face. Oh my god, this feels so good, I swear. Some days when I apply silk, I'm like, am I done? Because it feels like you're done. It feels so good. Put it all over. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I've been really dry lately, so the silk helps just kind of like even everything out. It's gonna make your makeup lay really smooth. Hi Nicole, thank you so much for joining us. And let's see, where's my foundation? It's over here. Ooh, Florida. Oh, I'm so jealous of you in Florida. I'm in Ohio, and it is 41 degrees outside, which I guess isn't that bad for Ohio, but it's still pretty cold. For any of you guys who have been following me for a while, you know that I like to mix my foundations. It's very rare that I'm just going to wear one foundation, so today's no exception. I'm going to be mixing the tinted moisturizer in medium with a little bit of Dewy Makes Sense regular foundation, and for a little extra color correcting, I am going to throw in a little bit of our medium concealer into my blend. The reason why I mix all this together is because I like everything for a different reason. I love the tinted moisturizer and the color correcting concealer for their color correcting properties. If you guys can see, I do have quite a few blemishes right now because I'm just getting over a cold and I ate a lot of crap during the holidays, so because of it I've broken out a little bit. And so these color correcting guys are like amazing for my skin, and then I love mixing in the foundation just this time of year for a little extra punch of color to my face that's not quite as translucent as the tinted moisturizer is. The tinted moisturizer is great to wear alone. I love to wear it alone in the summertime when I have a little bit more color to my face. Ooh, it's saying I have a low connection, so hopefully it's still working. But so the tinted moisturizer in the summer is perfect all on its own, but during the winter I like to add in a little bit of foundation. It's hot here. My neighbor went to the pool today. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to go to the pool. Okay, so I'm going to do about a half a pump of the tinted moisturizer and half a pump of Dewy, and then I'm just going to throw in a little dabble-do-ya of the color correcting concealer as well. And what I normally do, this is just like my way of doing it, is I kind of put it all in my fingers like this, like, and I mix it together, and I just kind of disperse it all over my face like I did my cream, just because I'm a little lazy. So I like to do that first and get it all over, and then I'm going to finish up the application with my brush. So I kind of got it in place first with my fingers, and then I'm going to dab it down using my foundation brush for a better finish. And as you can see, that really took down a lot of the red spots on my face. And if I need any more, I'm just going to pump it directly onto my brush. Where did I get my sweater? This is from Nordstrom Rack, actually. And I love it. Now, I learned this trick recently, and this is to put your foundation all over your stippling brush. Don't just like put it like in the center or something, because you're going to have splotchiness. Am I going to Pitt? I am not going to Pitt, but I will be at seminar in April. I'm so excited. Are you going to seminar, Maribel? I'm so excited for seminar. I was supposed to go last year. I don't know if you guys remember. I had my tickets, I had my hotel, and then like the night before I got really sick, so I couldn't get on the airplane, and I was really, really, really sad. But that is not happening this year. So, like I said before, I just kind of finger place my foundation mix all over my face, and then I put a little bit more on the brush, and it saves me a little time. I'm making sure I'm putting this around my nose because my nose is so red from blowing it all weekend. So there's that. And then I'm going to do a little contour. And my favorite contour product for all time, we have a lot of options in this line, but my favorite for all time is Mocha Java ShadowSense. I love how it blends. It is my favorite. It is my favorite contour ever. So for contouring, I'm just going to draw a line from the corner, like by my ear, down. If you suck in your cheeks like this, you'll see there's a line there. I'm going to follow that line. Now I'm not going to take it all the way down to my mouth. I'm going to go like that far. Maybe like there. And then I'm using this angled brush from Real Techniques. This is a sculpting brush to blend it in place. And I like this angle because it allows me to kind of carve under my cheekbone. Hey, Lauren! I'm going to do the same thing. Hey, Cindy! Oh, I'm so glad to see my girls on here. Do the same thing over here, carving that contour into place, and you can see that really just by itself added a lot to my face shape right now because I'm a little sad. So, and then I'm going to do a little bit of contouring around my very large forehead, and how I do that is I just kind of, oh, I got a little bit in my hair, that's okay. I dot it around as to not disperse too much color down. Yes, Saji, this is the best brush. Lauren, I missed you too. It's been so long since I've been online. Thank you, Cindy. How long have I been with SeneGence? I signed up in April of 2017. So this is, I'm going on 2 years. And I'm so excited. It's been the best time ever. Can't wait to celebrate my Seniversary. I'm going to do a little bit more over here. I like to kind of contour in this way as well. Like I said before, I think I have a large forehead. It's something that I like notice with myself, which is why I cut bangs before, but they're all grown out. But so this contouring really helps me feel like I can kind of get a more defined shape to my face. And after I put on my foundation and I mattify it all with the same color of the foundation, it really helps to contour. Congratulations, Saji, that's so exciting. Oh, see, perfect, Danielle, we're like Sena twins. Been a same amount of time. So there's that. My hair is like out of control. These bangs. What do you guys think? Should I keep these bangs? Like, should I recut them or let them grow out? I'm in that in-between stage. I don't know what I want to do. But now I'm going to move on to my under eyes, and I'm going to use Candlelight ShadowSense, which again is my favorite under eye product. I love ShadowSense. It is so versatile. I love that you can use them as eyeshadows as well as for various things around your face, like my concealer right now. So one trick that I found with using ShadowSense, especially under my eyes where I tend to be a little bit drier than the rest of my face, is I like to work in small sections. So before, if you watch my older videos, you'll notice that I kind of like put the candlelight all the way under my eye and like blend it out all at once. But now recently, for the past couple months, I've been doing it in smaller sections. So you'll see what I mean. I'm going to start here in the corner, and I'm just using my ring finger to blend it out, and then I'm going to move over and work my way over. This just helps me get a nice even distribution of color under my eyes. I love Candlelight. You can also use Sandstone Pearl if you have a different, like a cooler tone. And I'm just using the ring finger, you guys. The ring finger is so perfect for blending stuff because it applies the least amount of pressure out of all of your fingers, so you're not gonna like jab your color in place. Look at that difference. Just Candlelight ShadowSense. I will never get over how well that blends. If you do like to use a brush, sometimes when I'm done finger blending it in place, I do brush it down. And I'm just using Real Techniques again, this is a setting brush. And also at the same time I kind of put a little bit on my upper lid there as a base for my eyeshadow. So wow, look at that. Look at that difference, you guys. Like Sleepy Town, awake. I'm really, really tired. I have my coffee. I love Candlelight too, Danielle. It is incredible. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing over here, working in small sections. And I've learned in general with ShadowSense, it works better for me at least to work in small sections. I think it's because I'm used to most concealers like blending more like with your finger, and since ShadowSense is more of a stay in place all day type of makeup, even though you have 5 minutes of blending time, I find this just disperses the color more evenly. Yes, Caitlin, try Sandstone Pearl. If this is too dark on you or maybe has a little bit too much orangey tone to it, try the Sandstone Pearl. I also have other solutions too, so if that doesn't work, let me know. Sometimes I mix under my eyes, I will mix medium or light concealer with the white. So it would be either the light and the white or the medium and the white. And that's a nice mix as well. Just getting my very sleepy eyes taken care of. That's what you look like when you're getting over a cold. And again, I'm just kind of using the remnants that I'm picking up with the brush here to put a little bit of a base layer on my upper lids, and this is going to make it, most eyes have some purple or red tones to them. Hey Ashley! So the Candlelight or your Sandstone Pearl or whatever concealer you're going to use on your eyes, using that as a base layer on your upper lid is going to make a clean canvas for all your shadows to sit on. You don't want all those purple tones of your sleepy eyes to poke through your shadows. Yes, Caitlin, let me know how that works for you, please. Sandstone Pearl doesn't have as much coverage, but if you had a light concealer, the tiniest bit of Sandstone Pearl, it's perfect. That's a good suggestion, Danielle. I don't really use the Sandstone Pearl for concealer, so I'm not sure about that, but that sounds like it would work. The light concealer, the white concealer, all of them are also fantastic for under the under eyes. The Candlelight is just a really good color for me personally, so I love it. Let me get a little sip of water here real quick. Okay, let's see. What shall we do next? I like to do my eyebrows, but first, before I do my eyebrows, I am going to throw on a little blush because I am so super pale right now. And adding a little bit of blush makes me feel human again. So I'm just using, this is a multitask brush from Real Techniques. I'm just using this, and I'm using our bronze ShadowSense for my skin tone. This is a really good color just to add a little bit of like all over flush, which is kind of what I go for. I like Candlelight for me, but I have some lighter, cooler clients of the salon and that works for them. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a really good mix. So I'm just going to, I don't want too much on my brush at once. Just putting a little bit on because I'm so pale right now. And this just makes me feel better. Very little amounts, a little bit of bronze goes a long way. I'm kind of haphazard with how I do this. What did I use for blush? Yes, this is Bronze Blush Sense. Just like the tiniest dabs will do ya, because bronze a little bit goes a long way. I'm just feeling pale. Ooh, exciting, Erica, yay. Yes, corals in the winter, I was like, not really sure. I tend to wear more coral in the summer, obviously, because it's such a summer color, but I feel like with it being color of the year, we are going to see coral year round. Making sure it's even. Just putting it, little dabs on my face so I don't feel so pale. And I'm going to bring that down to my neck because we don't want to have a different colored neck because that's not a good look. Who watched the Globes last night? What was your favorite dress if you watched? I usually watch just for the fashion. But there were some good awards last night. I personally loved Lady Gaga's gown, the baby blue. I just loved it. I loved Kristen Bell. She looked great. More berry or nude in winter. Yeah, I tend to be too. But, you know, gotta try some new stuff, right? Okay. So now that I got a little bit of color on my face, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And again, I did the blush before my eyebrows because you can see I was kind of like rubbing my eyebrows. And I didn't want to rub them in the wrong directions. So, for my eyebrows, I've been loving and using Rustic Brown ShadowSense. Yes, just adding a little punch of color, Erica. That bronze is really, really helpful. Because I could just use like a darker foundation color, but I feel like then I look unnatural. Like if I just darken my foundation, I'd rather match my skin tone and then like bump up the color. Okay, first thing, I'm going to brush my brows into place. And I used to do my brows at the end. There are no rules here. You do what works for you. And I found that when I would do my brows at the end, I didn't like doing it as much because I like to line up my eyeliner to my brow. So having the brow done first before I start my shadows really helped me get that line down better. So first I'm just using a spoolie. This is again a Real Technique spoolie brush to get the brows in place. What do I use the pearlizer with or for? I love pearlizer, Cindy. I like to mix it with my foundation and also to use it as a highlight. You can mix it with, like, if you saw the beginning of this video, I mixed my foundations together with a tinted moisturizer. You could easily add in a little bit of pumped pearlizer right there. You could also mix it with LipSense colors to make shadow colors or blush colors, and you can also use it straight up as a highlighter, which is so fun. A little bit goes a really long way. She could use bronze dust all over her face to add a bronze look. Bronze, blush sense, or moving. Those are great suggestions. I usually use the powders towards the end. I might actually use a little bit today, but that's more of a finisher for me to kind of like set stuff in place. But I don't always wear powder. It's kind of like a once in a while if I remember to do it type thing. But the powders are beautiful and they have so much shimmer to them, especially the bronze and the silver rose. I love the shimmer. It's a lot of fun for going out at night too. That would be the only thing I would worry about Erica if she's trying to use it to darken her skin tone, is that she's going to end up looking really shimmery because it's pretty shimmery. So I'm using Rustic Brown. I picked up a little color onto this brush. This is a Smashbox brush. I think it's actually I think this is a brow brush, but I'm not sure. It used to have a number on it, but it wore off. It's a pretty old brush, sorry. But it's got real firm bristles. And I'm using my mirror here. So I kind of just fill in the brow first. And then I outline it. Sorry, I can't really see in the iPad, you guys. I'm going to have to do it in my mirror here. So I outline, and then I draw on this little tail. I'm going to pick up a little bit more color. Thank you so much! Yeah, this shirt is too fun. I see Rustic Brown. It seems daily. I have brow sense, but I've been wondering about switch. Yes, Caitlin, this is my go-to brow color. I used to, before Rustic Brown came out, I used Garnet, which has a little bit more of a red tone to it. So it actually worked for me well at the time because I had a little bit of red in my natural hair. Rustic Brown came out just in the nick of time. It is a pure brown, so I love it for my brows. Yes, yes. If you have my hair color, you will love the Rustic Brown. Onyx, I agree, is pretty dark. Some people mix their shadow colors too for their brows. I mean, there's always that option, but I think the Rustic Brown is such a great fit for my brows. I'm definitely keeping a few extra because they're a limited edition color, and I don't want to run out because I use it every day on my brows. So I got one brow kind of almost done there. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about what you're seeing or what I'm using, please let me know. So there is one brow versus no brow. Big difference, right? Brows to me are so important. When I do makeovers on people, it is my favorite thing to do on them, are brows, because it really just dramatically frames your face so much better. And like I said, I'd like to do the brows first because it allows me to kind of help guide my eyeliner line. Sorry if you guys can't see this. Let me see, can I move this over? Sorry, I'm trying not to knock over like everything on my vanity. Okay, so again, I start in the middle because I have a lot more color on my brush then, and I want to just kind of keep it towards the middle. And then I outline the top and bottom of this part of the brow. And then I draw my little wing from there. Aw, Caitlin! That makes me so happy. I just picked up the wrong color. It made me so happy. I love doing makeovers. Picking up a little bit more color. And let's see. It's been so long since I've done a video, you guys. I was crazy busy before the holidays. And then things kind of died down a little bit, but then the holidays came, and then I was in full, like, baking, wrapping, elfing mode. And I haven't had any time, and I've missed you guys really bad. So today I had a little time, and I'm like, I'm getting on there. I'm getting on. Got microblading, but it's already faded, so I like to fill them in. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to fill in the microbladed brows, excuse me, and I like how the ShadowSense fills them in. Did I move to California yet, Erica? No, I did not. And that's part of why things have been a little crazy lately. We are not moving to California. Our house did not sell. We had it on the market for a long time, like 4 months. And we dropped the price multiple times. We never even got a slap in the face offer on our house. My husband and I were both completely blown away and let down. But we just figured it's like, we gave it to God. We were like, if we are meant to go, we will go. If we are meant to leave, this house will sell. And it didn't. So we're staying around for the time being, at least. I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the future? Me and my husband were just talking about this last night. Like, who knows? We still might go eventually. But for now, we feel like our lives are being pulled in this direction still. Exactly, right? So we had prayed the whole time. Lord, give us the plan. You know, if it's meant to be, make it be. It was meant to be. So that was so crazy though, because we were doing showings like every weekend, and they were really inconvenient because people would always want to come see the house at like 8 in the morning on a Saturday or something crazy. And so we'd have to get up really, really early and get the house cleaned up and prepared. Because even though we had a house ready, we're still living here. So, you know, there's dishes and laundry out and stuff like that. So we had to, you know, get everything ready, and it was just a lot, and it was kind of depressing, to be honest, but everything happens for a reason. Hey, Janet! Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so now that I've been talking, this brow took like way longer than it normally should, but it's okay. I just try to make sure they're somewhat even. They are sisters, not twins. They don't need to be perfect. Right? Where do I live currently? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chloe. I'm in Ohio, where it's really cold, which is why we were hoping to move to California. We both are craving warmer temperatures, but maybe I'll just invest in a sun lamp or something. But yeah, there's no, you know, I found in my life that the more you stress about stuff and everything, it doesn't help, and God has a plan. I'm not supremely religious, but I know and I have faith that God has a plan, and he watches over us, and if we leave it to him, he will take care of us. So we've always been taken care of. We're healthy. We're here. What more can we ask for, right? Okay, so brows in place. And I think actually next I'm going to put on my lip color first, because the lip color is kind of what I'm basing this look around, and I want to make sure my eyes are cohesive with the look, so I'm kind of going backwards. Normally I do the eyes first. Yeah, we were thinking about that, Erica. We were actually just talking about that, but it kind of depends where my husband, you know, is going to land, and with his opportunities and stuff like that. So we're kind of waiting and seeing what the next couple months bring us, and we could absolutely list again. Sorry, I had like a red spot here. It was driving me nuts. I don't know what it's even from. Probably my glasses. Okay, so a little bit of tinted moisturizer there. Even that out. Okay, so lip color first, then the eyes. I have 3 lip colors out today, my favorite corals, ladies, and I'm hoping you can help me decide what to use. I have Sweetheart Pink, which I think is pretty much like an exact close match to the sweatshirt. I have Summer Sunset. Thank you so much, Erica. You're so sweet. Thank you. And also Coralina, which is like super shimmery, really pretty. So I think I want to do like a mixture, but I don't know which 2. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. And I'm going to get my mixing rings out. And my wands. Summer Sunset, Coralina. I love all these colors. You guys can't go wrong. Let's see if we get any more opinions. And I'm using my mixing wands to mix. I get a lot of questions about how I mix colors. I use these little plastic tattoo ink rings, and I get them from Amazon. And you can disperse the color right in here and mix. Let's see. A couple votes for Summer Sunset and Coralina, Sweetheart Pink. Okay, so far I'm seeing the most votes for Coralina and Summer Sunset. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Yes, that seems to be the consensus today. 1 layer of each. That wouldn't be bad either. That would not be bad either, but I kind of like pre-mixing. So I think, let's try Summer Sunset and Coralina. Make sure I shake them real well. Clean, dry lips. And I'm going to open up my Coralina first. I haven't opened up Coralina in a while. Summertime. And I'm going to just drop it in this cup as so. I'm going to try and fill about halfway. I love pre-mixing, Caitlin. I like having the control of what the color is going to look like before it goes on my lips. And it's fun to layer too, but it's kind of more of a surprise that way. Like by the time you're done, you're like, ooh, what's this plus this plus this equal? And this way, with the premix, you get to see exactly what it looks like. Coralina is so beautiful, girls. Gorgeous color. Ooh, with candy cane. Ooh, that I bet was real fun. I'm gonna have to try that. I flipped the ring around so I have a new side to scrape on. And this is the Summer Sunset. Really cool. Summer Sunset's a matte color and the Coralina is really shimmery, so they're gonna look really cool together. I'm gonna have to try candy cane mixing with Coralina. That sounds too cool. I love candy cane in general. It's such a beautiful color. Okay, so I got both colors in here, you can see. And I'm gonna use this disposable lip applicator to mix the two together. Let's see, mixing. I'm probably gonna go with more of a simple eye look today, but we'll see. Okay, clean, dry lips. I usually outline my lip first. And then I fill in. Aw, thanks, Caitlin. I'm excited too. Which of the two that you're using would be best on a cool toned redhead? Ooh, that's tough. I think they both would work. I think it all depends if you like a more shimmery look or more matte. Thank you, Caitlin. Always remember to close your corners like I just did, like that. It will allow your LipSense to bond all the way around your lips, providing for a better all-day wear. What is my favorite tinted gloss? Right now, probably Sweet Pea. I love Sweet Pea. What colors did I mix? Coralina and Summer Sunset. Dry. Oh, good. Yes, it really helps seal that molecular bond all the way around your lips, which will absolutely make your LipSense last longer. Just touching up a little bit on spots that don't have as much color. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that mix. Coralina is pretty bold. It has like a little bit of a brightness to it. So it's a lot of fun. I really, really like how it mixed with the Summer Sunset. I'm going to throw down Glossy Gloss first to seal it in. I always use Glossy Gloss first, even if I'm using a tinted or like glittery gloss. Thanks, Christina. Make sure it's fully dry. Yes, Erica, you know what I'm talking about. Cold and cloudy here all the time. Thank you, Kate. Glossy Gloss to seal it in. Thank you so much, Kristen. And now I'm gonna work on my eyes. I might throw on a glossy or glittery gloss when I'm all done, but I want to kind of see where the eyes bring me, what I want to do, and I want to see what this look looks like together before I decide on my eyes. Okay, so I think I'm going to do Sandstone Pearl Glitter on the eyes and maybe some Pink Posy on my outer corner because I want some color on my eye, but I don't want like a ton of color because this is pretty bold. And I want to be more daytime appropriate. So I'm going to start with the Pink Posy. And again, I'm going to work with my fingers. I love blending ShadowSense with my fingers. So I'm just going to take, now this is what I was talking about before. See how I have a line right here that's pretty clear to my brow? That's because I did my brows already. Now granted, I could see that line without the brows being done, but that just makes it more clear to me. So I'm just dot it on the shadow and I'm blending it out with my ring finger, which is my preferred blending finger, and I'm going very simply out towards the center, blending it in. If you want to build up your color, do it just like I'm doing it. Blend it out and then add a couple more dots, blend it out, add a couple more dots. This will allow you to build up the color without blending it away. Because ShadowSense is buildable, it allows you about 5 minutes of dry time for you to play with for blending. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm just kind of drawing the line up and blending it. And when I blend it, I'm not blending it out, I'm blending it in. If you see, my fingers are moving in with my finger. Now you can use a brush. I will most likely pick up a brush at some point, but my fingers work really well. Ah, I have a million brushes too, Caitlin. I definitely break them out. It depends on what I'm doing and which product I'm using. This ShadowSense has no shimmer to it. It's matte. The Pink Posy doesn't have any shimmer to it, so I find it applies the best with my finger. But when I apply my glitter here, you'll see I am going to pick up a brush. First thing though, I want to use the finger. And then I'll go back and use the brush. I'm going to do Sandstone Pearl Glitter in the inner part of my eyes here, and I'm just going to drop a little bit of color in there like that with the finger. And I did wipe my finger here. I have a towel here, and I'm using the same finger to blend that color inwards. And I want to meet the center where I had the Pink Posy end. Again, I'm going to build up the color slowly. And let's see, I'm going to do this first. silly eyeshadow face. Just blending it down. Now I am going to use a brush because I like the glitter shadows, especially to use a brush, especially on my last layer of building the color, because the brush helps really push it in place. I've always gone light inside my eye and do the outside darker colors after. Yeah, I like to do the dark first because you can kind of blend over it with the light, if that makes sense. So if you go too far with that dark, you can kind of work your way back up. I'm using a brush, which I just cleaned, to get more punch of that glitter, especially on the center here. And I'm pushing it in rather than blending it out. With the glitters, that really will help get you the most glitter possible. Do you find that the new glitter shadows have fallout like rose gold? No. Rose gold was the only one that ever had complaints like that, and I think because of some people complaining that there was fallout, they changed the formulas of all glitters moving forward. All the glitters that have come out after rose gold don't have any fallout. So that would be like shell glitter, palm glitter, tropical orchid glitter when that one was available. No fallout on any of those, and not on the new Mocha Java glitter and Sandstone Pearl glitter. Yeah, no fallout. Rose gold just had chunkier chunks of the glitter in it, and that's all it was. But if you used a glitter primer, or sometimes I just used a base, I didn't really have that much fallout with rose gold, but I know a lot of people complained and said that that was an issue, but I have not had that issue. Lip combo. This is Coralina and Sweetheart Pink. Erica, I'm so excited for you to try too. Okay, let me see. Are we even? I feel like I have more glitter on this side. Yeah, Coralina and Summer Sunset. And again, glitters, push in the glitter. Don't wipe it if you really want glitter punch. Do I have any issues with glitter shadows drying out? No, I have not. I've had rose gold since it was first debuted, and it's not dry at all. Make sure your tube is closed enough, and if you really get stuck, stick a drop of Nangai oil in it, and it'll loosen it up. Thank you, Jenny. Yes, all the new glitters are amazing. I love them all. Do I like Sandstone Pearl glitter or Mocha Java glitter better? Ooh, tough. I probably have grabbed for the Sandstone Pearl glitter more because I tend to use a ton of Sandstone Pearl shimmer in my eye looks, so I've just sort of substituted that recently for the glitter. I like it as a light color with really any eyeshadow look. You can mix it with like blues or greens or purples or whatever you like. So I'd probably say the Sandstone Pearl glitter, but Mocha Java glitter is just as beautiful. I think it's just all about what more you use personally in your eyeshadow looks. If you find yourself using more ivory colors, definitely get the Sandstone Pearl glitter. If you tend to grab for those golden browns, Mocha Java glitter is for you. Yes, Heather, dab, dab, dab. Push in those glitters, ladies. Like, push them in rather than wiping them out, and you will really notice a difference. Ooh, Pink Posy is a great one, Caitlin. I love Pink Posy. It's just like the perfect amount of like a little bit of a rusty pink. I think I actually need a little more over here. So, if you tend to use a lot of Mocha Java shimmer, try the glitter. You'll probably love it. Try and even out my Pink Posy a little bit. Okay. Thank you so much, Zoe. Pink Posy. Pink Posy is a great blush color. Absolutely, Erica. Really great blush color as well. Okay, so I'm going to do my eyeliner now. I get questions on eyeliner like every day, so I hope this is helpful to you guys. I used to do my eyeliner like in a totally different way. If you watch any of my old videos, I used to use onyx with a brush, and then I would lay that down, and then I would lay the liquid on top, and that was because I really wasn't comfortable placing the liquid down all on its own. But through a year and a half of practice, I am more comfortable, and I'm going to go straight for the liquid. I love my liquid liner. The SeneGence pencils are really fantastic too. If you're not comfortable with a liquid liner, you definitely want to try out the pencils. I just really like a crisp look with liquid liner. Mulberry, yes, Caitlin. Thank you, Erica. I've had a lot of practice on the wing liner for sure. Pink Posy on your lips. Ooh, I bet that's gorgeous. Yes, Onyx with a brush, or Onyx, excuse me, with a brush was my go-to. I still think it's a great way to go, but I love this liquid. Okay, I'm gonna get my mirror. Ooh, let's not lock down my light, people. Hold on. I'm gonna get my mirror close because I need to see what I'm doing. Okay. Making sure I'm shaking up. I'm just using regular black. I'm gonna smack myself in the nose. Regular black SeneGence. Shaking it up just like you would LipSense. This has a little ball in it just like the LipSense does. So that's really gonna make sure you don't have a funny formula. Do the pencils replace the liquid? It's just a different type of eyeliner, Caitlin. So it's all about your personal preference. The pencils, I call them pencils, but that's what they're called, but I would say it's more of a crayon. It comes like this, and it has the twist up top, like this. I'll do a little bit on my hand. So it's like that. It's more of a creamy. If you're used to like a creamy crayon eyeliner, you will love this. I actually really love this for when I'm running out the door and just doing like a super fast quick look. I just love that you can go whoop, with it real fast. But for when I'm doing like a look, I like the crisp eyeliner. This doesn't do really like the crisp edge on the corner of the cat eye, unless you use like Q-tips to wipe it down. So it's just all about your preference. There's a lot of ways to go. You can use the Onyx with the brush if you prefer a brush application. If you like the crayons, go for the pencil. And if you like a liquid, then you're going to want the liquid. Yes, Janet, the pencils really are amazing. I was so excited when they announced those a couple months ago because they make life a lot easier, especially for people who aren't comfortable applying eyeliner. I think that's the best way to go, for sure. Don't be scared, Caitlin. Don't be scared. Okay, so for the liquid, I'm going to make sure my brush doesn't have any clumpies on it. And I'm just going to start from the outer edge, again working in small, short segments. And I'm trying to draw one even line along the base where the eyeliner goes. Just like that. Yes, Starry Sky is fantastic. I love Starry Sky. So just kind of like that. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit more liquid. I'm always wiping it off. I don't want to pick up too much at once. Okay, so we got this part down, right? Okay, so now I'm going to take the corner and I'm going to find my end of my brow line there, and I'm going to draw one line in that direction, okay? Now I'm going to take the tip of this line and draw one line down there. And I've kind of created like an open spot here that I'm now going to fill in. Okay. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit more color and just draw that line and connect it until it's pretty. Cat eye. So it's not that bad. It's kind of like 3 lines. You're going to draw that first part line, then you're going to draw up, and then you're going to diagonally kind of like connect those two. Voila! What a difference. I am an eyeliner junkie, you guys. I love it. I swear, if I could wear one thing for the rest of my life, it would be eyeliner. Okay, so now the goal is to try and match the other eye. Which is usually a battle in itself. Ooh, 12-year-old doing a wing. I am jealous. It took me like until I was like 18 to be able to do a wing. Yes, once you get the hang of it, it's life. That's the thing. I got really used to using liquid before the pencils came out, and now that the pencils are out, I'm like, I still like my liquid. Yes, sisters, not twins. So again, I'm drawing the line up. And you know, guys, there's always Q-tips. Q-tips and foops. If you make a mistake, just dive in. There's no reason to be afraid. I'm gonna just draw that line up a little further. I struggle there too. Sometimes I end up with like one that's big and like one that's small, and then I gotta get this one bigger, and it's you know, I'm no pro, believe me. I got a little extra dot there. Just gonna get a Q-tip and just wipe that away. That's it. Do you know if the black lash extend liner has a ball for mixing? And I love it. I don't really recall hearing it. Ooh, that's a good question. Do I have one here where I can check that? I don't really use the black lash extend. I use the clear, so I'm not sure, but I can check on that for you. I'm not sure. It's not a product that I use frequently enough to know. So I basically just check to make sure I'm even. I think that looks pretty even, right? I'm not sure. Sometimes I do this. Like in the mirror. Like, are we even? I think we're even. I have grown women who approach my daughter complimenting her eyeshadow looks and wings all the time. She's going to create a makeup page on Instagram when she turns 13. Ooh, I will absolutely be following her, Janet. Please send me her info as soon as she's up so I can love all her looks. I'm sure she's going to be super inspiring to me. Have I ever winged liner with ShadowSense? Yes, Caitlin, I have. And when I do, I use, let me find the brush. I use this angled brush, just like this. And this is my go-to brush for using ShadowSense's liner. And you can do it with onyx, garnet, denim, rustic brown. You can go with it with any color you really wanted to, and you just pick up color using it like that. And then you can kind of draw it on, and this little angled brush helps get these lines down pat. So if you're looking to do that, get an angled brush like this. It'll make life a lot easier. I think they're actually called eyeliner brushes. I don't know what this one was called. It doesn't have a name. It was Laura Geller. I don't know what it was called. But an angled liner brush. Yes, please do, Janet. I'd love to see her. Okay, so one thing I forgot to do before. You guys can't laugh at me, okay? This new mascara is a freaking game changer, and it is amazing. But I noticed it works best when it's warm. So, that's where I put it. Now, normally I do that when I'm putting on my makeup, but I forgot because I was distracted, so I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys for a minute while it warms up. But this mascara works like a million times better when it's warmed up. I love it. It's changed the game for me. Stick it in that bra. I just can't be normal, right? But it works. It really, really works. I promise you guys, you will love it. Because the mascara is fantastic, but I kept noticing the consistency, especially on like really cold mornings, would get a little thicker, clumpier. So sticking it in there while you do the rest of your face makes a world of difference. So I'm going to do a couple other things while we wait for that to warm up. I'm like, I'm normal. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put these shadows away. Does the waterproof work better warm too? Yes. Yes. A cup of hot water, Kimberly. That's a great idea. That's a great idea too. You absolutely do a cup of warm water. You could run it under the faucet. You can stick it in front of the heater. I just find that the body temperature really works nice. Yes, put it between your legs. Yep. Non-guy oil, same thing. Non-guy oil, I typically run under warm water to get it, like every couple of days, just to get it to loosen up a little bit, especially in the winter because it is just so darn cold. It gets a little congealy, so it's a great tip. I like sticking it in my bra. What do you think about gloss, you guys? Like on top of this, I think we could do some sort of fun gloss. I'm thinking maybe the Golden Iris, but I don't know. If you have any other thoughts, let me know. And I'm also going to use a little bit of powder, like I mentioned earlier, to finish this look off. I'm using the bronze powder. I'm going to go over my contour zones. Golden Iris. Yeah, you like that one? It sounds like it'll be pretty. And I'm just kind of going around my contour zones again with the powder, just trying to add a little bit more dimension to my base. Pink Glitter Opal. Sweet Pea. Oh, we have so many glosses that are pretty. Prism. How do I take my amazing photos? Thanks, Elizabeth. I take everything on my iPhone 7. Every picture you see, I take on the iPhone. I think I need a little cover up for that friend, too. So I'm going to do that real quick. Where is my cover up? Doing a little bit just on this guy, which has been driving me nuts for like a couple weeks. I don't know what it is. Won't go away. Okay. That's why I add the blur around my lips. If you ladies have noticed, there's always blurred around my lips because nobody's lips look perfect that close up. Nobody's. I don't care if you're Angelina Jolie. They're going to look funny and wrinkly with little hairs around there and stuff. So I blur. Blur. Blur is my friend. Nobody wants to see that, right? A little bit of brown powder just around my edges. And I'm going to do a little bit just on the cheeks for a little shimmer. Do I blur with the Facetune app? No, I use, I think it's called like literally Photo Blur. But there's like a million apps in the App Store that do the same thing. So just find one that works well for you. It took me a while. I downloaded like 5 of them and they all had like slightly different interfaces and I just chose the one that I liked the best. But they're all called Photo Blur. Because nobody's creative with their app names anymore. Oh good, Jennifer, I'm so glad. Do I use an app for my pictures? Yes, Monica, I use a ton of apps. So I don't know if this is the best time to go over everything, but I use SwAK, I use Photoshop for some of my stuff, like brightening. I use a whole bunch of stuff. I use grid apps for my collages. Layout is a good one. Okay, I think I'm going to do, I'm leaning towards this Golden Iris. Maybe, yeah, I think I'm going to do this Golden Iris. Ooh. Ooh, I like that a lot. That's really pretty. Kind of tones it down a little bit. Yes, Jenny, Golden Iris is beautiful. I absolutely love what it did for that lip. Gorgeous. Okay, now I feel like my mascara is warm. What is my favorite gloss? So tough. That's like the toughest question in the world. I have the hardest time deciding. I love Diamond Kiss. I love Gold Glitter. I love Sweet Pea. I love this Golden Iris, which I just, this one. It's really hard for me to choose a favorite. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad you enjoyed. Creamy consistency of the bouquet. Yes, I love the creamy consistency too. It just kind of like toned down that color just enough. I really like it. Okay, so my mascara is nice and toasty warm. I always look down when I apply my mascara. Make sure I don't get any mascara up on my eyeshadow. Mascara face. Do I have any issues with Diamond Kiss breaking down your color? No, and one reason I don't is because I always apply Glossy Gloss first before I apply any of the specialty glosses. I apply Glossy Gloss first, allow that to sink in. As you can see, I did that here today. And then I apply a specialty gloss, and that makes sure, that helps to make sure that my color is not going to break down. Go back and do another layer. Now, if I was being really fancy, I would have curled my lashes and combed them out, and you can absolutely do that. I'm just going for the quicker quicker route today, which is straight application. What light source do I use, Monica? I made a ring light. If you search on Facebook for SWAK Beauty DIY ring light, you will see all the instructions on how I did that. No problem. No problem, Janet. That's what I'm here for. What do you guys think? Got a scratch. What do you guys think? Not bad for like a wintry coral look, right? Coral is not just for the winter or for the summer. It can be for the winter too. Do you guys have any other questions about my look or anything else you guys want to see? Anything at all? I'm so happy you guys joined today. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Monica. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Erica. Yay. Oh, look at that. Got a little hair. It's from the powder. Yay. Aw, thanks, Caitlin. I should be posting this video. I'll post a replay of it on YouTube so you guys can access it if you're on there as well. I just hopped on. What did I do with the mascara? Jacqueline, I stuck it in my bra before I applied. I stuck the tube in my bra. This mascara works way better if it's warmer. I really, really love it. So sticking it in my bra while you do the rest of your face and makeup will make sure it gets nice and not clumpy, not thick. It just becomes like the perfect consistency. So if you're having any trouble with any of the LashSense formulas, waterproof or the regular, which is what I'm using right now, you can stick it in your bra while you're doing your makeup. You can run it under hot water. You can stick it in between your legs. Just get it warm. It'll help. Thanks, Kristen. I'm going to watch it tomorrow when I get wing liner, and I'm going to use my fingers for applying first time ever. I cannot wait to hear what you think, Caitlin. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. The finger blending really, it works. Brushes are great, and I have a ton of brushes. I wish you guys could see over there, like a ton of brushes, and I use them, but the fingers work really well for ShadowSense, especially if you have a color. There's a couple colors that are like more difficult to blend. Like denim is a little tough. It can be a little moody sometimes. But yeah, the fingers really help. Thanks, Erica. Yes, absolutely. Ohio sisters, for sure. Yes, me too, Erica. The coral colors really make me feel a little bit more summery. So I'm enjoying that. All right, guys. If you have any questions, as always, comment below. And yeah, expect more videos coming your way this year. Like I said, the past couple months have just been crazy for me lately, but I hope to be coming on to do more videos here in the near future because I love coming on and talking with you guys. Oh, see, Janet, your daughter knows what's up. She sounds like a smarty. Yeah, absolutely. Finger blending works great with ShadowSense. It really just does what you need it to do. All right, guys. West Virginia. Amber's in West Virginia. Oh, that sounds nice. How's the weather there? It is cold today here in Ohio. No problem. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I love coming on here and spending time with you. Always make me happy. Michigan. Okay, so you're not far, Arlie. Not far at all. I'm near Cleveland, kind of, in Ohio. New York, yes, Caitlin knows well this weather. It is cold. It's, let's see, it was 44 now. It went up a couple degrees. Colorado, Jacqueline, I love Colorado. It's beautiful out there. Nice and sunny. Illinois, Janet's in Illinois. I love seeing where you guys are all from. So many different people connecting. It makes me happy. My hair's a little poofy. What do you guys think about these bangs before I go? Should I cut the bangs? California, April, my heart's in California. North Carolina, ooh, I bet you guys are having better weather than we are. 13, ooh, yeah, that's pretty cold. Thanks, Tara. What do you guys think? Should I cut these bangs again? Should I cut them, or should I let them grow? They're like at this length now where they're being funny, and I don't know what to do with them. Yes, they grew so fast. And I had them trimmed already once too. Like probably like 2 months ago, I went in to have them trimmed. And now I just don't know what to do. Aw, too many people where you live. I understand. Oh, good, Amber. I'm so glad you like it. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for joining us. I'm finishing up, so if you guys want to watch this look, definitely come back later and watch the replay. Cut the bangs. I don't have the face for bangs. Well, I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Grow, but beautiful either way. Thanks, Caitlin. I'm having a hard time deciding. Like, one moment I want to chop them so they look better, and then I'm like, well, I'm already halfway through growing them out, so should I just leave them? Oh. They don't really lay right anymore. Like, if I lay them this way, look, they pop. And then that looks weird. Like, if I pull them this way, they do the same thing. So the only, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hair anymore, you guys. Alright, I'm done yammering now. Thank you again for joining me. Like I said, the replay will be up on the YouTube later today, and more videos coming your way in the future. So please, as always, keep your requests coming about what you want to see and what I can show you. I love helping you guys. It makes me so happy. And if there's anything I can do for you, please send me a message. Alright, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead.